Hello and welcome to Learn Danish Now 365. My name is the Nordic Educator. I will guide you through the Danish language, step by step, calmly and clearly. Let's begin with some common Danish verbs. At samle, to collect, to gather. At sammenligne, to compare. At samtale, to converse, to talk. At sande, to realize, to perceive the truth. At sende, to send. At se, to see. At sige, to say, to tell. At sidde, to sit. At skabe, to create. At ske, to happen, to occur. At skære, to cut. At skrive, to write. At skinne, to shine. At skifte, to change, to switch. At skubbe, to push. At skulle, must, should, to be supposed to. At slappe af, to relax. At slå, to hit, to beat. At slukke, to turn off, to extinguish. At slutte, to end, to finish. At sove, to sleep. At spille, to play music or games. At spise, to eat. At spørge, to ask. At starte, to start, to begin. At stille, to put, to place. At stjæle, to steal. At stå, to stand. At synge, to sing. At synes, to think, to seem. At syne, to appear, to seem formal. At sy, to sew. At svare, to answer. At svømme, to swim. At søge, to seek, to apply. At sælge, to sell. At sætte, to set, to put. At sænke, to lower, to sink. At sætte sig, to sit down. At sætte pris på, to appreciate, to value. At sætte i gang, to initiate, to start up. At savne, to miss someone or something. At samarbejde, to cooperate, to collaborate. At sende en besked, to send a message. At se på, to look at. At se ud. To look, appear. At se frem til. To look forward to. At sigte. To aim, to target. At skynde. To hurry. At slå op. To look up. To break up, relationship. At slå til. To act. To take advantage. At slå fra. To switch off. At slukke lyset. To turn off the light. At se til. To join, to belong to. At smage. To taste. At smide. To throw away. At snakke. To talk, to chat. At snige, to sneak. At snore. To spin, to twirl. Snyde. To cheat, to trick. At søge efter. To search for. At spørge om. To ask about. At spørge efter. To ask for. At spille fodbold. To play football. At spise morgenmad. To eat breakfast. At spise aftensmad. To eat dinner. At stå op. To get up. At stå fast. To stand firm. At stå bag. To be behind, support. At stå overfor. To face, a challenge. At strække. To stretch. At støtte. To support. At stoppe. To stop. At svinge. To swing. At synde. To sin. At synke. To sink. At søbe. To slurp. To sip noisily. At søge arbejde. To apply for a job. At søge information. To search for information. At sætte sig ind i. To understand deeply. To get into a topic. Learning Danish is not about perfection. It's about practice, patience, and progress. Keep listening. Keep repeating. You're building not just words, but confidence. Thank you for learning with Learn Danish Now 365. Let's continue this journey, one word at a time.